It was like 4 or 5 a.m. If you know anything about Mexican weddings, they can get pretty wild. So I was obviously, under the influence of alcohol. But I was loose. I was playful. I was right. And then, she got me the Uber, right? The Uber back to my house. 4 a.m., man. And I'm, talking with this Uber dude, right? And Uber was just getting started in Mexico. So, and I started to ask him, hey, how do you get clients, right? And then he's like, Uber is one source, but like we also like pay for Google Ads. I'm like, what? You pay for Google advertising? I'm like, yeah. And they're like, yeah, and we have a lot of trouble. I'm like, why? And it's because, so he paid for Google Ads, but his competition went to his ads and clicked it. So that they outbid him, right? So imagine like you're paying Google Ads and then your competition finds your ad and just like clicks it, click.
So many times that you spend all your
so
money.
that they spend all of their money. So he's like, it's really shit, it's really competitive. And dude,
Wow.
I was like...
That's wild.
That was wild, dude. That's wild. That's some wild Mexico shit, right? So, I was also trying to find clients to sell my SEO services.
Yeah.
But like no one still to this day understands what it is.
No one understands what SEO is.
No one understands. So imagine, it's like no one understands it sometimes in the US. Now imagine in Mexico, right?
In Mexico, right.
So it's like we're like 7 years behind on any type of marketing. So imagine we're like 20 years behind back then, right? And I told them.
Trying to take this.
I know you never do that, right? It's hilarious, man.
Clicking your competitors' ads on Google.
Yeah.
Please, guys, don't go and do that to your competitors.
Don't do that, dude. Don't do that. Don't do that. That's like bad competition,
That's
Like
bad competition.
I'm all for competing, but like, dude, be honorable. You know what I mean? Like,
Gary Vee have a saying that you don't build the tallest building by tearing down everybody else
That's exactly
around you. You build the tallest building by building the tallest building. So keep that in mind. Please don't tear other people's buildings down.
So, but for me, I was like, oh my God, then that means that there's like a market, like there's like a fit, right? So I literally pitched him while drunk and I was like, bro, I'm going to partner with you. I'm like, I'm going to build your website. I'm going to rank it. So that you never have to worry about these dudes clicking. Actually, they will click it and they will even rank you more. And I'm gonna send you clients, like clients. And after they pay you so that you can drive them to the airport or whatever, then you pay me.
Wow.
So like there was no like the best offer. Like
best offer ever.
And then this guy is like, what? Like imagine a drunk guy telling you like, I'm gonna partner with you. So dude, I was serious. I was drunk, but I was serious, man. We have a saying in Mexico that kids and drunk people always say the truth. So I was literally like, I was committed, man.
Wow.
I arrived to my house 4:45 a.m. I start doing keyword research, right? Which is something that we're learning. And I'm like checking the keywords. I'm checking the search volume and checking the keyword difficulty, right? This is all like SEO things that we're learning. And then I saw it. I'm like, holy shit. Like there's so many people looking for
Wide
this.
open.
There's no competition. It's like a blue ocean is what, what our mentors call like money keyword.
Money keyword.
And then I'm like, I felt it. I'm like, dude.
This is it.
I called him the next day, 9 a.m. And he's like, bro, I'm serious. He's like, who is this guy? I'm like, dude, I'm the guy from yesterday. We just partnered.
Uber Black.
And he's like, you were drunk, right? Like, I'm like, no, I'm serious, man.
Thank God you remembered.
And then I think that was like the breakthrough before the breakthrough.